Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's a bins day, but that's not all today is. There's a lot going on today. My son, Torvald, I was going to say his age, I was going to say my 12-year-old son, but he's going to be 13 in a month. Anyway, it's his last day of 7th grade, so yours truly invited his friends over after school. But after school is 12:10, they get out early. So, I'm going to go to the bins just for like a couple hours and see what happens. I'll get what I get. Maybe it'll be a little bit shorter of a haul, but I don't know. Sometimes it starts out amazing. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff in the beginning, so we're just going to roll with it. We're going to know today might be a little bit different, and that's okay. We're having a bit of a heat wave here in Sonoma County, California, where I live. Can you guys hear the people's sprinklers going off? So, my bins is $3.49 a pound. Let's go see what I can buy to resell on eBay and Poshmark. What are you thinking about your very last day of school?
It's a short day, so.
It's what? It's a short day. Yeah. But it's the last day of 7th grade. Okay, so here I am at the bins, very early as usual. In my defense, I dropped my son off for school at 7:50, so I've got time to kill. I took a little walk, but anyway, I thought we could have a little reseller real talk about the bins, a little chat. Let me get this seatbelt off because that's not comfortable. So I just want to address, I've had a lot of comments on the videos about, oh, I'm so jealous that you have a bins. I don't have a bins near me. Or you're so lucky to have a bins, or I've never been to the bins, or there's not one close to me, or my bins suck. I hear that a lot. People saying, I don't find the good stuff like you do at the bins. So I just want to say that I totally get it. I totally relate. My bins was closed for 3 years. I had no bins. And it was rough as a reseller because I wasn't able to do what I'm doing now. Now I can get enough inventory to list 10 a day every day. I couldn't do that in the past because I couldn't get that much inventory every time I thrifted. And my Goodwills, just to give you an idea, let me know the prices of your Goodwills, but mine are $9.99 for dresses, $9.99 for jeans, $7.99 for any kind of top, pants $7.99. My Goodwill does not have a half off color tag of the week or anything like that. They stopped all that in 2019. There's no 99-cent Sunday. So it was prohibitive for me. It's like I had to figure out another plan because I can't be spending that much money and make good money as a reseller. So what I did was find other thrift stores that weren't Goodwill or Salvation Army, like little church thrift stores. I actually have a series on my channel from a year or so ago when my bins was still closed, where it's called like I'm finding cheaper thrift stores. So I went all over my city. I found thrift stores I didn't even know existed. So there's a little tip for you. There might be some church thrift stores, some little mom and pop thrift stores that you're not even aware of, because I was not. I found thrift stores I didn't even know existed. And that helped keep my cost of goods down, because keeping your cost of goods down is very important. If you have a high buy-in cost, it's hard to make the profit you need to make. You know, if you're buying jeans for $10 and selling them for $25, there's just not enough profit there. After fees, after all your time, shipping supplies, everything. So I recommend looking for other stores. I also recommend traveling to thrift, because when my bins were closed, I started driving 2.5 hours to Sacramento. It was awesome because I had other reseller friends there that I'd met through the channel. And I would just make a day of it. I'd go with PD. It would be like 2.5 hour drive, depending on traffic. We'd show up at the bins at like 10, thrift for a few hours, take a lunch break with everyone, and then we'd stay until closing at 6 p.m. And I think it was worth it. I was coming home with like 50, 75 pounds of clothing, and theirs was only $1.79 a pound. My bins are $3.49 a pound, and as far as I know, that's the highest I've ever heard of. I get comments from you, people all around the country, talking about their bins and what the prices are, and $3.49 is ridiculous, but it's still better than anything else I have. So if you don't have a bins near you, first of all, make sure you Google Goodwill Outlet and see, and like your zip code, and see. Maybe there's one a couple hours from you didn't even know about. And I think it's worth making a day of travel, and I think it's worth taking the time to try out other stores in your area. Maybe you go to the next town over because it's less expensive, or there's better stores that have sales and stuff. I think you have to figure out something. And I am very extremely grateful that I have the bins. I want you to know I do not take it for granted. I know not everyone has the bins. And so I love being able to take you in there and share with you about it. But those are just some of my thoughts on the bins. Let me know what you think. Okay, friends, let's do our first cart check-in. It is 9:44. They have not done a rotation. The first one will be at 10 o'clock. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've got a nice chunky white Free People sweater in here. I think it's going to be okay. Like, I'm a little nervous because I don't have as long today, and I somehow have to sort all this, which I should probably do right now because that's one of the things that kind of holds me up, is needing to sort. And I can't get stuck here because I've got 3 teenage boys that I need to pick up at 12:10 on the other side of town. So I'm going to be disciplined today. I'm going to sort my stuff. Oh, how sweet. God, I love baskets. This is the hard goods side. I usually only come over here if I'm waiting, striking out with the clothes, but this is where I find belts and handbags, which I love to sell. All right, let's see what we can learn about these Lululemon leggings. I'm not going to pick them up because someone decided to paint in their $128 leggings. But look at this. Look at the tag. Have you seen this before? This tag that says "like new"? I'm wondering if this is from their, like, they have a program where you can return your Lululemon for credit. And then maybe Lululemon is reselling it? Let me know if you know about that. Hello friends, and welcome to the haul portion of the video. If you've seen my videos before, you know I usually do a little bit of haul, and then I put in other clips of reselling related stuff throughout the video, and the bloopers are always at the end. During this part of the video, I'm going to show you everything that I got. I'm going to show you the name brand tag and tell you why did I buy it. Was it because the brand was so great, or the material's excellent, or the style, or the size? So hopefully we'll learn something. I learn something in every haul video I watch, whether it's a new brand or a new keyword or way to describe an item that might help it sell better online. So let's get into it. We're going to start with some great items that I found. Again, I was only there 2 hours, so this haul is not going to be as long, but I got some really great stuff, like this chunky knit Free People sweater. It's a cropped ivory sweater, and it has a balloon sleeve. It is a size medium. We the Free is Free People, one of their many, many tags. And I don't know about you, but come fall, everybody wants a chunky knit white sweater. It's totally classic. This looks like kind of a more plain wool sweater, doesn't it? But I got it because of the tag. The tag says Shetland, 100% pure new wool from Scotland. This is probably a vintage sweater. I pick up any of these sweaters that say like wool hand knitted in Ireland, Scotland, anything like that. They sell really, really well. It's kind of that like traditional scratchier wool, but the quality is there and people love it. This was an exciting find because I was just waiting around for the next rotation. At my bins, every 30 minutes, they rotate the hard goods and the clothing bins, and everybody lines up. So I was just kind of picking through the bins, waiting for the rotation in a couple of minutes, and I found this Free People dress. Here's yet another Free People tag. The little bar says Free People, and it's a size medium, and this is like a maxi dress. It's a lightweight brown sweater knit, kind of a Henley neckline, then it goes all the way down to the floor, and like this lightweight sweater knit. I know I have a lot of new resellers. I'm so glad you're here. Please always let me know any information in particular that I can put in these videos to help you out. With the Free People, I go inside to the material tag. On the back of the tag at the very bottom, there'll be a number that starts with the letters OB. Put that into Google, OB and then the long number, and it will give you the style name of the item and stock photos and stuff like that. That often helps me because certain brands like Lululemon, Free People, it really matters what the style is. People are looking for something they saw on the website or something they already own that they love and know. So I like to have at least the style name. This is a J. Jill Maxi. It's a size medium, 100% cotton. This is a vintage J. Jill tag. It's made in the USA. but I thought the style on this piece was so good. It's like a jersey knit, long, all the way to the floor maxi dress. I can use the keyword modest. I took a chance on this vintage suit, okay? You guys, I'm gonna show it to you. Tell me what you think. I mean, I have never considered myself a vintage seller, but now that I'm shopping again at the bins, my bins was closed for a few years. It's been open now for, how long has it been? Has it been a year? Maybe not quite, but I can experiment more and learn more about vintage. This is a matching set. I'm filming this in 2024. Matching sets are the thing. Sweatsuits, everybody wants like a set. So this is like a knit set. It is Mary Lou Osbald Fabric Arts, hand woven in Seattle. So I thought there was a lot of good stuff on there. I'm assuming this is 80s, 90s, and it's like a textured knit top and midi skirt set. So I'll report back on how that does. Okay, I've talked about this before. Tahari 100% linen line. Tahari is not a brand that I go out looking for, but I do pick it up in their linen line. This is a size 2X too, so that's great. The plus size does really well. I've sold these tops so many times. This is a crisp white slub knit V-neck t-shirt in a 2X. Now this is white, and that is dangerous at the bins. But this thing looks never worn. There's no sweat stains under the armpits. Always check that, especially on white. We'll see. I hope I don't find a little something wrong, but it looks good so far. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Recently, my channel had a major milestone. I reached 10,000 subscribers. And it's taken me quite a while. I've seen a lot of other resellers, their channels grow much faster. They're doing 3 videos a week. I do like 1 video a week. And they're long haul content, and it's just been a slower climb for me. And I'm okay with that. Like, all we can do is show up the best we can with whatever it is we have that we can bring to the table at any one time. And I'm just so appreciative for all of you who leave me comments, who've subscribed, who like the videos. That really helps me here as I grow. And it would be nothing. This channel would be nothing if you weren't here to watch it and chat with me in the comments. So I just appreciate you so much. This I got so I can use my favorite keywords. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm gonna say. My favorite keywords: art, art to wear, lag and look, bohemian. This is that, totally fits that vibe with the textured knit and the big buttons and collar and the shape of it. Lag and look. I do not know this brand. Lofiel, L-O-F-I-E-L, made in Los Angeles, size small. I didn't buy this because I knew this brand, you guys. I bought it because it fits in that artsy art teacher lag and look aesthetic that does so well. This is a brand I pick up every single time. I don't know what it is about this brand. I live here in Northern California. I find this brand all the time. I don't know if you guys do. It's Hot Cotton by Mark Ware. Every piece I've ever bought has sold. Hot Cotton by Mark Ware. They make kind of boho-y stuff. I'd say more mature women's. A lot of linen, wide leg pants, and boxy tops and jackets. And this is a jacket. It has a corduroy front and a pocket. It's sort of a muted, really pretty color, like a rose. And then it has some pretty like embroidery details here. So I pick this up every time I see it, and it always sells. Okay, these are Chico's tops, the ultimate tee in a size 3, and it's Pima. Chico's is a mature women's small brand. It's quite expensive if you go in there. It's my bread and butter. I'm trying to pick it up. I'm really trying to focus on the larger sizes. 3 is like an XL. The reason I got this, because this is just, well, it's made of Pima. Pima cotton is very expensive and very high quality, but I found 2 of them, both in green, both size 3, both the ultimate tee. So I thought I'll lot those up and see if I can get like 20 bucks plus shipping for the 2 or something, 25. I have not had a ton of success lotting things up, and I'd really love to hear from you in the comments if you do. You know, like I'll put 2 pairs of Columbia nylon pants together, same size, same style. Those haven't sold. Like, I don't have a huge amount of success with lots. If you do, let us know why and how. I mean, I'm not saying I've never sold anything that I've lotted up, but It's not like it flies off the shelf when I lot it up, so I don't know. This is a really cool Patagonia top. Patagonia, an outdoor brand that's very expensive, that's sold at REI type stores. This is a size large, long sleeve, really pretty kind of cream color, and then look at the back. The back has got like a little pleating detail. So hopefully I can find like the style name on that. Patagonia is so expensive. The stuff that's really sold well for me is like outerwear. The fleeces, the better sweater, the fleece, stuff like that. Unfortunately, these tops, like kind of base layer tops, this one's got a little something special going on with it, so I might be able to get a few dollars more, but it's really like a $20 flip these days, which is so sad. But people love their Patagonia. Okay, this is Eileen Fisher size 2X, which is fantastic. It's just a t-shirt, but it's such a good brand. Is that showing? Maybe I moved too far away. Eileen Fisher, this is just a t-shirt, but because it's a great brand and it's plus size, I'm hoping that I can still get like $25 for that. All right, this is one of the best brands I got. Probably one of the best pieces today. It's Tailor Stitch. Proudly handmade in California, size 36. I think Tailor Stitch just makes men's, but I will double check. And I can usually get like $40 for a pre-owned men's top. And this is like a shacket. Do you guys know what a shacket is? It's like, it's a shirt. It's a little more substantial than a shirt. Almost a jacket. Shacket. You guys are like, yeah, we've heard that before, Quenby. Okay. This has a little bit of a Western feel because it has those pearl snap buttons. Kind of a thicker, heavier piece, so I wonder if I can get a little bit more. This is gorgeous. It's a J. Crew 100% cashmere sweater in a size small. There we go. Cashmere, cashmere. It's a turtleneck. It's super soft. It's just a very unique color, so I have to find the right buyer. I don't even know what I'd call this. Purple, pink. It's gorgeous. While I'm waiting for Torvald to get ready, I did not do my shipping because we are having a heat wave and it was so hot in my garage where I store my inventory and the room where I print. We have AC and everything, but it was just brutal. So I try and ship every day. Do you guys? I like having happy customers. I get a lot of feedback, ship so quick, but I still have my handling time as 1 to 2 business days on eBay. And Posh is pretty flexible. They're like, your seller will ship to you in 3 to 5 days, which I think is quite a long time. I actually recently ordered something, that soft surroundings top that I fell in love with. And it took a long time to get here. It was like a week. And friends, I am at the bulk drop-off at the post office. I don't know what occurred, but yesterday, it was like June 5th or something like that, I had like one of the highest sales days. I sold like over $400 worth of stuff. So I am at the post office, and I don't know why. It's like I didn't do anything necessarily different. I have been listing consistently. If I can throw up a few more than 10, I do, but a really great sales weekend. And in here, I've got that giant quilt. In another video, I think I showed it to you. I kind of made a mistake with it. It's a Tommy Bahama quilt sold for $50, and I charged $20 shipping. Well, I realized it was so big, and it was like 6 pounds, so it ended up costing $32 to ship, so I sort of lost a good profit there, but live and learn, right? So we are going to drop these packages off, get home, and get listing. Friends, I'm in my inventory storage area, and I'm doing a little shipping, so I thought I would share a few things that I got at the bins that sold. This is a women's Carhartt sweatshirt. This had a lot of interest. It was a little bit longer length, size large, women's relaxed fit Carhartt sweatshirt. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This is a brand I absolutely love. I'm showing you the tag here, Poetry. I don't find Poetry all that often. When I do, it sells really well. It's usually made of linen or another fine fabric like Tencel. This was a women's gray blazer, really pretty, sold for an offer of $31 plus shipping. In here is that Tommy Bahama quilt that I just showed you in my last video. It sold for $49.99 plus $20 shipping. All right, so this is big and heavy. Hopefully I can ship it for 20 bucks. I listed mine for $49.99, about $15 less than the sold comps because I wanted to move this because I don't want to store this. I am so loving selling linens right now. Some of my best sales, my $40, $50, $60 sales, are sheets, duvet covers, quilts from the bins. So look into it if you're not selling linens. This is a brand I'll only pick up in plus sizes. The brand is Spence, and this was a 3X, kind of flowy, floral, tunic, plus size, and it sold for $16 plus shipping. It probably cost me less than $1 at the bins. Now, in my last video, there were all sorts of sounds. PD was home, my son was gaming upstairs, and you all said in the comments, like, don't worry about it. We don't mind real life sounds, like, not a big deal. So I'm going to take you at your word because right now, right outside this window here that I'm sitting next to film, are 3 guys building a fence. We're having our fence redone. And my son's upstairs, so I can hear him gaming as well. So there might be a little background real life noise, and I hope you really are okay with it. This is J. Jill size medium. I got it because it's the Luxe Supima sleeveless top. So this is a newer piece. And again, I really like when it has that name on it there, the style name, because someone else might have this top and love it. Pima is such a good soft fabric. It's a little bit longer sleeveless top, a little bit longer length, kind of like a tunic, little slit in the back, great color. Let's hope that does well. These are cloth and stone. Sometimes the tag will say cloth and stone for Anthropologie, but not this particular piece. They make all this stuff out of Tencel lyocell. These are jogger pants, a nice light color. Comes down to an elastic ankle. It's a jogger. I'll also list these as like cargo, so I'll put cloth and stone, women's size small, jogger pants, 100% Tencel lyocell. I don't know what color this is. I'll put that brown, cargo, lightweight pockets. That stuff sells. I don't know this brand at all. Nancy Crystal. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, some of these items I bought for brand because that's probably the most important thing to me. I'm looking for really good brands. But sometimes it's size, fabric, style, and this is an example of that. Nancy Crystal, never heard of it. But it's a size 16 and it's silk. So I've got good size, I've got good material. And the style is very classic. It's a shell. It's a camisole shell that you probably wear like a business woman might wear a blazer over the top, or if you're going to a nice dinner or event, you might have a little bit of a special jacket on top. But I think of this as like a staple piece in most women's wardrobe. I bought this because it's REI Co-op, which is doing really well for me. It's a newer line from REI. So you'll see REI and then see the letters under it says Co-op. It's a new eco brand for REI and the stuff's been selling great for me. This is XL and it's a rib tank top. It looks really wrinkly. I'll steam it up, throw it in the wash, steam it up. But I have a similar one in purple listed and it's still listed on their website. So this is a really popular style. Everyone's wearing these crop tops with some loose fit baggy pants and jeans. So oh, I didn't bring the water over. I've been doing so much better with that. Hold on. Oh, I gotta find the water. I'll be back. Okay, I found the water bottle, but of course it was empty, but that's a good thing. It means I was drinking a lot of water. I had Zumba this morning. We have this great substitute Zumba teacher, and she's from Costa Rica, and she's just such a passionate dancer. I love dance class. It's one of those times where I'm at the gym for an hour, the music comes on, and everything else just kind of drifts away. My to-do list, my obligations. For an hour, I'm like in the flow state. I'm totally present and I'm having fun. That is really, really good. Let me know if you have something like that in your life, where you just like, for some people it's making art or something, you know? Okay, these are Mountain Hardwear. This is a brand I like, another REI. I am concentrating on these outdoor camping hiking brands. These are some black cropped elastic waist cargo pants, and I will put hiking, camping, outdoor in my title. Love this, you know I do. I cannot resist embroidery. Talbot's Petite, extra large, 100% cotton. Talbot's does well in the large sizes for me. A white tee with all this orange embroidery. Do not try it on, girl. Do not try it on, because then guess what? It'll be in my closet. And do I need more embroidered tops? Probably not. I have a lot of them. This was an awesome find. Okay. Free People long sleeve, kind of a flare sleeve dress with a very low back. And it's new with tags. And it's an XL. Woo! That's great. New with tag. It's called Duffel Bag in green. Is that right? That's what it says. Free People Beach. Yet another line. I'll put Free People Beach. Women's XL new duffel bag dress. Is that really what this is called? Come on. It's more challenging to find Free People in large and extra large. And so when I do find it, it tends to sell really fast. These feel like Eileen, are they? No, they're J. Jill. Pure Jill, slim leg, cropped in a 2X. Yes, please. I love the Pure Jill line. They use better fabrics. I love the Love Linen J. Jill line and the J. Jill Wherever collection. Those are the things that sell best. I'm really trying to just pick up larger sizes. These are an elastic waist, plus size black pull-on pant. Someone's gonna need those. And they will come to the Grateful Queen on YouTube. I love this particular top, but let's just talk about Anthropologie. I've been reselling almost 13 years. Anthropologie is an extremely expensive store. They carry everything, clothes, home goods, so pricey. Oh my God, they're like drilling. We can do this though, right? I'll try not to react as much when they drill. I'm just gonna move through it, okay? Extremely expensive store, Anthropologie. Beautiful, usually unique and special things. It used to sell for good money for me. Nowadays, Anthropologie, I can get like $15 to $20 on a top, and it depends on size, style, and everything. This is THML, Anthropologie brand, size small, and I thought this top was pretty special. It's a beautiful blue print, and then this is like embroidery stitching. That contrast turquoise color. So I think this is amazing, but I bet you I'll list it for $19.99 with best offer, and I'll send out offers for like $14.99 and hope that it sells. Okay, resellers, who do you think makes this? I'm showing you the fabric up to the camera. If you've sold this before, most of us have, you know right away that this is fresh produce. Everything looks like this. 100% cotton, made in the USA, beachy. Size medium, so I wish that this was bigger. Because like extra large and plus size in this brand does great. But this is so cute, right? Just a little shift dress with shells on it and pockets, 100% cotton. I'll say beach, you know, and one big IKEA down, and I have like another big bag, and this was $80. Let me say that again. Everything you've seen so far. The tailor stitch. I mean, the Free People sweaters. $80. It's amazing. This is a vintage made in the USA sweater. I totally love it. It has a little smooch on the front. But guess what? Fall is going to be coming, and I want to write cable knit in my title and description. I want to write fisherman sweater. And this is, it feels so good, an oversized sweater, and it's cotton forever. Cotton forever, 100% cotton, made in the USA. Just a vintage sweater, but it's so classic. And I think somebody's gonna really want this. So this is an example of something I bought for style. Style, right? So this is Bins Life, my friends. At my bins, they put blankets on top of everything, and then everyone pulls the blankets off. Did they do that at yours? But I just went through this entire bin, slowly picking through, and found 0 items. So I show you usually like the highlight reels, like, oh, look what I just found. But there's a lot of picking and digging and getting nothing. I like these shacket type things, but this is just Love Tree, not a great brand. But if it was like wool, I might have considered it. Ooh, this looks like tree knit turf or something. But it's something. Control spelled in a weird way, okay? This is just how it goes. Okay. Okay, so here's an example of something I'm leaving behind. This is a really pretty floral printed blouse with covered buttons. It's by J. Jill, but it's an extra small petite. This thing probably weighs 4 ounces, so it would cost me, I don't know, what, 4 ounces of 16 ounces at $3.49 a pound, but even here at the bins, I'm going to leave that. Alright, let's talk about this brand for a moment. The brand is Beta Brand. They make career wear that feels like yoga pants. This pair is all messed up, so I'm not buying them. Someone hemmed them. But I just wanted to show you this brand and have a chat. I used to be able to pick these up and sell them for $30 or $40. Recently I checked sell-through rate and sold comps again, and they're really going for like 20 bucks nowadays, even in the big sizes. So I would pick up a Beta Brand pair of pants size large here at the bins. I would pick it up and I'd know I'd make 20 bucks, okay? So it's sometimes you have to go back to the brand, a brand that was always good for you, go back to it and be like, hey, is this still good? Because a lot of times these brands are changing so fast, the market on these brands, so I constantly have to be rechecking. Ooh, do you want to see the very best item? Now that I found last, what a great way to end. I saw my friend Joni there again. She walks up and says, hi, and of course I jump like a foot. Do you guys have that? The startle, my startle reflex is like messed up, okay? I startle so easily, and I think it's because I'm an introvert. Introverts' brains are wired differently. We are often much more sensitive to things such as loud sounds, bright lights, a lot of stimulus in the environment. It's just the way our brains are wired. It's very interesting. You can Google this. So I'll be like so absorbed in my little world, sorting my cart, and she comes up just to say hi, and I jump like a foot because I said, I'm so sorry, that is me, not you. Is this the most romantic bohemian, gauze thin little slip dress you've ever seen? I couldn't see a tag, so I was like, I just want to sell this on style and say romantic gauze thin peasant dress. It's 100% cotton and it's CP shades. Look closely at this tag, because if you don't know this, you're not picking it up. How can anyone read this tag? It's white on white. I've also seen it black on black. What it says is CP space shades. It's one of the best lag and look boho brands. Like, it sells for good money pre-owned. So keep your eye out for the brand CP shades. I got some Lululemon. I could just feel these. They're a full-length black, and it's Luon fabric. I don't even see a pocket. Luon is their like original fabric. It's a little thicker. I love it. They don't make it anymore. I wish they did. Everything Lululemon makes now says things like barely feeling your skin, totally naked pants, and I'm like, why can't you bring the Luon back? I love this Luon material. What do we have here? Oh, another Eileen Fisher piece. $80 for all this. I'm so grateful. Eileen Fisher. This is an older tag. Eileen Fisher size medium. It, again, does better in the large sizes. But this is a pink V-neck sweater, and I believe it's a good material because I can feel it. It is 100% cashmere. Great brand, Eileen Fisher. Good style, I'd say. Just a blush pink V-neck sweater. Amazing material content, 100% cashmere. The size, I wish it was an XL or higher, but pretty good. That meets a few of the criteria. Wow, Quenby, you bought more linen. That's so surprising. These look so bad, okay? I feel embarrassed doing my haul video with you guys because when I finish this, I sort everything, what needs to be washed, all that, and then I steam stuff that I can't wash, but my steamer is boiling water, so it sterilizes. So you just have to trust me. The style on these linen pants are fantastic, okay? Oh, I just found a little hole. Bummer. Ugh, I'll show them to you anyway. High-waisted, wide leg in a great neutral color. These are Zara, size small. I don't pick up a lot of Zara. I only pick it up if I think the style or the piece is good enough. There we go. Zara, it's sort of a fast fashion brand, but they do make higher end stuff. I just love like the low pockets on these and the low pockets in the back. But I have to decide now. Someone asked me in my Q&A video, do you sell flat items? And my answer was, if the item's good enough. Like if it's a great brand, like if this Eileen's Fisher sweater ends up having a little problem, I can probably still sell it. But Zara with a flaw, I'm just not sure. I just don't know if it's good enough brand to sell and someone will still pay decent money for it when it's got a flaw. What do you guys do? This might be the best item I found. This is Vince. V-I-N-C-E period, not to be confused with Vince Camuto or other Vince brands. This is a 100% cashmere dress. A gray sweater dress, 100% cashmere. This was probably easily a few $100s. Vince is sold at places like Nordstrom. They remind me of Eileen Fisher actually, where they just make kind of capsule wardrobes, simple basics, really high quality. Great materials usually, simple lines, and it's very, very expensive. It doesn't always sell quick, but it eventually sells, and a cashmere dress, that's a major score. Oh! Gotta be kidding me. The other thing I just bought for my reselling business is this lint remover by Popchos. I don't know how to say it. I already have this lint remover. I bought it 6 years ago. It works like a champ. I absolutely love it. But I bought another one because it was only $21. All my stuff's linked in the description, all the words below this video. I love this thing, but same thing. I'm trying to make my processes better. Sometimes I see lint when I'm photographing some pills and I want to get it right off, so I need it in my photo station. But where I list is unfortunately in a different room, and sometimes I'll catch a little something as I'm listing, and I go running back to the garage to get the... So now I'm going to have one in each station. So for 20 bucks, I'm going to save myself a lot of running around. I highly recommend this lint remover. Alright friends, what do we think of this color? This is a 100% cashmere J. Crew turtleneck sweater. This color is like what? A pink? A purple? It's some sort of crazy color. And that affects, you know, whether something's going to sell. Like sometimes I'll find a really great item and I'm like, oh, it's bright yellow. Only a certain person's going to wear bright yellow, right? But I think because it's 100% cashmere, it's pretty light. I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm taking a risk because it's an unusual color. Alright, that was my last round because I have to go get the boys.
I like that. 1, 2.
Yay! I'm one of Rosario's favorite shoppers. Anyhow, I just love this. It's like a white, super thin gauze slip dress. And turns out it's silk and cotton. And I'm like, can I sell this with no name brand? Just like, because it's so wispy and light. Well, turns out this is a very hard... You have to know this brand. It is extremely hard to see. It is CP Shades. You just have to know that tag, because can you read that? I can't. Very expensive boho Lagen look brand. So this is like an awesome note to end on. I can't wait to look this up. I hope I can find something on it. This is a complete style pickup. It's a complete Lagen look pickup. It is a dress, a black dress with so much going on, okay? I think these are called lantern pockets, these side pockets. And it's got a funnel neck, and it's very artsy. The hem is a toggle, okay? Art to wear, artsy, Lagen look. The brand is TBS, and then it says 38. What's the 38? That's Euro sizing. I have not looked this up. I didn't look it up in the store because I'm like, you cannot get more boho Lagen look than this, more artsy. So if I can't figure out what this brand is, Lescra BK. If I can't figure this out, designed in France. This could be the winner item. Some of you would look at this and be like, what the heck is that parachute dress? Why would I buy that? Because there's certain people that this is their style and they will pay good money for it. I took this strap off a cheap bag because I love this strap, and I'm thinking, could I add this to one of my more plain bags? It was on a very cheap baskety purse that was not in good shape. No one was gonna buy this, so I stole the strap and I'm gonna put it on something else. Ooh, this is a good find too. See, maybe not as much quantity, but definitely quality. This is Joie and it's new with tag. It retailed for $238. Joie Joie. I picked this brand up selectively by style. It's another very expensive brand that does not always sell great. Look at this though, an ivory pleated A-line skirt, and it's all kind of perforated like a lace. Joie has another line, J by Joie, that is now sold at like Marshall's, Ross, TJ Maxx. When a brand does that, they kind of bring their value down a little bit. So, but this is a cute, nice piece. Good for this time of year. New with tag. More linen. Linen. Oh, it's Tahari again. Too bad it's an extra small. Tahari 100% linen. Extra small, but this will sell. It's a shirt dress in a nice, pretty green. Again, looks really wrinkly, but it'll look good. You can trust me, right, that it'll look good. And it's got pockets, and someone will want it. This is a brand I've just been picking up in plus size because it started really selling, or maybe I just never picked it up before. It is Land's End in a 1X. I'm also picking up LL Bean. These are like outdoor, I think they're New England brands. They have a catalog, and I recently saw the catalog and I was like, oh, this stuff's way more expensive than I thought. But I'm only doing plus size. Turtleneck, kind of longer length turtleneck with a nice pretty leaves floral print. How could this be over already, you guys? I feel like I'm just getting started. I'm used to going another 30 minutes. Oh no, and I'm ending with this piece. Why do I do this to myself, Quenby? Why? This is an Athleta size medium, okay? It's a top, and it's made out of this great jersey. Athleta's quite expensive too. Have you ever gone on their website? I just can't quite figure it out. Oh, maybe I figured, no, I didn't figure it out. Okay. This is an athletic stretchy top, and I can't figure it out because it's all crisscrossy, but no matter what way I turn it, it looks inside out on some part. It's clearly me, but what I will do is put this on my mannequin and figure out the right way, and then it will sell. So we did it, all that for $80. I'm so thankful. Please leave me a comment so we can chat there. Remember to hit that thumbs up button to make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm gonna move my camera back just an inch. Let's see if we mess the entire video up in doing so. Sometimes it's so hard to tell, like, if it's a good angle. This actually looks crooked. I'm doing this in the middle. I should have done this in the beginning, obviously. Eek, this thing. I'm telling you! Been 3 years on YouTube, 10,000 subscribers. I still have no idea what I'm doing with the camera and the videoing. Close far. I don't know what I'm doing. And I know we're not Amazon. We're regular homebound. No, that's not right. A long sleeve. Whoops. Jeez. I told you they were building a fence. It sounds like they're nailing it into my wall. Life is funny, you guys. Best laid plans. I'm gonna record a haul video. Probably 3 pounds. Whoa. That's a blooper. Drilling. They're drilling in the middle of my video. Okay. Alright, my hair is still wet, so it looks a little misshapen. Good thing I don't have clients here. I'm so grateful for you being here. Please leave me a that wasn't even words. 2:15, I have to leave here in 15 minutes. Good timing.